I'm Maggie Campbell, and I'm the head distiller and vice president at Privateer Rum. I'm here to talk about rum today, which is my ultimate passion. Rum is always distilled from sugar cane, never from the sugar beet. Sugar cane can come in either crystallized form, fresh pressed juice, or molasses. Molasses is definitely the most popular style of sugar used for making rum distillate. Rum is definitely thought to originate throughout the Caribbean, although there are definitely traditions of distilling cane all across the globe. Within the Caribbean, you have different islands that were settled by different countries. In France, for example, they learned to develop sugar from the beet, so the cane made in the Caribbean actually stayed there, whereas a lot of the British islands where they relied on that sugar to be sent back, you're finding the leftover process from sugar, molasses, to be used for a lot of those styles of rum. All these sugars are then mixed with warm water, and yeast is introduced to start the fermentation. This is then called the wash. The wash, once done fermenting, is totally dry. There's no sugar left, and in fact it can be quite tangy and sour, and it's usually about 8% alcohol. Then it's distilled, and the first distillation is often known as Lowe wines. And then the second distillation can either be done in a column still or a pot still. A pot still will give you round, supple flavors and less purity, but more flavor throughout distillation. A column still will give you a lot more forward and direct flavor and give you more purity, but less intensity of flavor. In rum distillation, oftentimes you'll find that distillers distill on both types of stills to get a variety of these levels of intensity of flavor. Then, as these spirits age, they'll go through and they'll taste these different batches from different stills and marry those different characters together. This gives you a whole range of complexity throughout the distillation and barrel selection process. Rum can be clear in the bottle and actually have been aged in barrel. Oftentimes, if a rum is clear, say a Puerto Rican style rum, that has been aged, it's been aged in barrel to soften and mellow some of the more aggressive characteristics, and then it's charcoal filtered to remove that color but still retain all the elegance it got from barrel aging. Then some of the stronger, more fiery spirits that are dyed dark and known as dark rum can often be done that way for a certain style or to give certain character. And then often dark rums can in fact be very long-term aged. So it's kind of important to know if you're getting one that's dark in color or dark due to aging. Then there's amber rum, which is the category in between those, which is aged in oak barrels for a moderate amount of time. One of the most important things about rum is that oftentimes it ends up in a cocktail, so texture is really important for bringing that character to the cocktail and adding it as a component to your final drink. If you want to learn more about rum or other spirits, please check out the WSET qualifications at wsetglobal.com.